Hello and welcome to another thrilling episode of Expedition Aladragor. I am your humble Dungeon Master SniperGuy, and I am joined, as always, by the Billy Brews crew. Say hi, Billy Brews crew.
Hi, Billy Brews crew.
Billy Brews, hello.
There was a beat there.
Fast. He said it
I
fast.
worried. Billy Brews crew, Billy Brews crew, Billy Brews crew.
Exactly. Oh God, don't say it 3 times. That's bad.
There's a boat appearing in my room.
Suddenly, Keegle just falls out of your ceiling.
Just vanishes from the camera.
Ah!
Cool, one of these days we're going to be in the same place, and we have to remember and do that as a gag to surprise everyone.
You say that like you're not already in the same place.
Just.
We're actually the same.
My camera's not set.
person.
It's not.
I can't.
That would have been so good. All right. When last we left off, our brave heroes had committed kind of a war crime and thrown an island at a massive army that was bearing down on the city of Umbria, and then talked to the aunt of Hellyth Debray and got the official royal permission of Umbria to continue their quest in an attempt to stop Dirge and his cult from activating the ship within the planet.
Sniper, I don't think what we did was a war crime. To be a war crime, there has to be a precedence, and people have to agree not to do that. So unless other islands have been thrown out of the sky,
also,
I think
does that
we're
mean
It wasn't murder. No one's ever been murdered before. So.
No, my argument is actually that only losers commit war crimes, and we won that war. So
That is
we
a good
didn't
point.
commit a war
Ah,
crime.
America. Okay.
Defined by the victor.
Does that make creation Jehovah?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't quite
Kinda.
understand, but
Actually,
yes. Sure.
I mean, we did kind of cast meat here.
Genova.
Nova, not
Genova.
Jehovah.
I was like Jehovah's Witness? What are we talking about?
yeah, no, because of the cult, you see.
I get it. All right, and then they fled on their boat. Not fled, really, but headed up down the coast and up through the river on their way to the Boiling Kettle, which is a Kinku city in a massive forest toward the center of the continent, but found themselves headed up and stopped at a small town where they learned about more war crimes being done to a pig, and then moved their way upwards on their boat, narrowly escaping a strange creature attacking poor Billy, and
Yes, poor Billy.
found themselves sailing the river once again on the way to the lake south of the Green Keep. You're on the boat. You've been sailing another day or two since you were at Hogsfoot. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're on the boat?
Billy is getting the absolute minimum amount of sleep possible, and paranoid, and stabbing at every dark corner on the boat for 2 days.
I mean, Peter can stay in the room with you if you just like.
Oh
need
yeah, well,
someone there
when
for
I sleep,
protection.
I actually just cuddle up next to you. Like, do you have the baby Bjorn still?
Probably. I think we've got the Battle Bjorn.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I just sleep in that.
Do we know what type of monster that was? Can I make like a religion check or something? To see if
Sure,
I
give me a
know?
religion check. We need like sea shanty music.
I know, right?
Get some she shanty music on.
There.
We
Wait.
use sea shanty music.
17.
With 17, I'll say that yes, that you recognize from the description that is a what is called.
I saw it.
Yeah, well, and from everything that's been going on, that's true, you did see it, that this is likely a revenant. This is a undead creature that typically is trying to get revenge for something. It is trying to get vengeance or revenge because of the way, because of something that happened to it in life, and now it is trying to deal that revenge to someone who has wronged it. And it will
Billy, what did you do to this revenant?
keep coming.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I knew you
Everyone
had
just
some
is always
skeletons in
like,
your
"Oh,
closets.
the
I just didn't expect
skeleton
them
pirates."
to chase us.
the goblin pirate, he's gonna be all evil. And no, I don't know.
Billy, there's
Billy
a skeleton
never done
chasing
that.
us from your closet.
I
It
mean,
climbed
I,
out of your
I thought it
closet.
was fleshy.
It's fleshy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To be fair, they've been chasing us since we left the skipping stones. There's a few people who might want me.
Like,
I can't
Oh, I
remember
mean-
them all.
At that moment, Billy, could you roll for me a perception check?
Oh God. All right, hold on. Let me find my perception. I'm very good at perception, luckily. 5.
Okay. Everyone can hear, as you guys are sailing down, someone yelling, "Yoo-hoo!
From
Yoo-hoo!" From, like, the coast off the river.
Okay. What are they?
do
what
I
are they
see
doing?
anyone over there?
Looking over
Good
there,
eye?
there are 2 women who are standing on a large rock formation up on the side of the river, and both have little handkerchiefs out. They're both wearing kind of tattered sea green dresses, and have sort of matted long hair that goes all the way down to their waist. And they are holding hands, and then with the other hand waving a little handkerchief.
Can I roll
This is
history
a-
to see if Oath
this
is
is a
aware of
siren,
sirens
right?
existing? That he lives on like an island nation.
Sure.
Or roll insight on. the
I would
island.
say I don't think living on
Um,
an island nation for so long that you would be unaware of sirens. These do not match any description of sirens.
Can I roll insight on these ladies to see
Sure.
what kind of I'm getting? Okay.
Well, they're being skeptical. Peter's just gonna wave back and go like, "Oh,
21.
g'day!"
Hello.
21. Big numbers.
Sorry, just checking here. What did you actually roll on the die?
12 plus 9, 21.
What's your investigation? I'm checking, and
Oh, well, that's a different thing entirely. Then I rolled a 12.
okay. I would say insight-wise, you see 2 ladies, but
Okay.
don't see anything. They look kind of haggard. And one of them sees Peter and says, "Oh, hello, dearie. We couldn't help but notice you've got a name on your boat. Is the proprietor aboard?"
Well, we're all the proprietors, so yes. What can I do you for?
"Oh, that's lovely, but we're looking for a little short fellow."
Can I silent image like an image of Billy like coming up from the stairs?
Sure, I would say, like, you have to go up to, from where they are, in order to see onto the deck, you have to go up to the rim of the boat.
Okay,
So
yeah,
they can't
I'll,
see
like,
him right now.
Silent image of Billy walking up there.
And then I'm gonna mimicry
Oh.
Billy's voice. Say, "Hello, I'm Billy."
Oh, hi.
I would
Well,
like
Billy,
one of
you're
you,
not normally that forward.
one of you to give me a performance check.
No, they have. They have to make a wisdom insight check against me.
All right.
No, sorry. Pardon me. It is you who must roll.
What is your? It's 15. They have to do 15.
Proficient. It's 17 right now. since we
Oh
have a
wow. Okay.
proficiency
All
of
right.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at
No,
this
we have a
distance.
proficiency of
They don't
3.
see that it takes a second for the mouth to catch up on the image, trying to sync it. And they go, and one of them says, "Billif, it's you."
Billif?
Hello, I'm Billy.
Billy, I would say that you are starting to remember these people. Give me an insight check.
An insight check, you say? I'm very good at those too, luckily.
You also know that your name is not Billith, but it's ringing a
We
bell.
know it's not Billith.
Who's Billith?
9.
Billy, you're pretty sure you've never seen these people before.
I've never seen these people before in my life. Swear to me, Mom.
One of them goes,
I don't know that I trust
"Billith,
that.
it's me and my sister. I know it were at a distance, but it's me, Stone
keep
Joint,
going.
and my sister Gladys."
Just keep going. Just drive the boat past them.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Are those
Bye.
names familiar?
I think there's been a miscommunication.
No.
There's no Billith on this boat.
It's him. I'm looking at him.
No, that's Billy, not Billith.
You scoundrel.
Billy!
No, it sounds like Billith is...
Why did he yell his own name?
What? No, he's correcting you.
Have you
'cause you're
ever
wrong.
met Billy?
Anyway.
He constantly does dumb stuff.
Yes,
like that.
I've met him. I'm his wife.
Where's my
Yeah, let's get the
rum?
fuck out of here.
And the other
Wait,
one, and
you haven't even
then she
recognized
holds
the
up
husband?
a hand and points at a wedding ring on it. And the other sister yells, "So am I!" and also points at a wedding ring.
Oh hells!
Have we ever
Both of
seen
them.
Billy wearing a ring?
No.
Billy, did you by chance go by the name of Billith at some point and then marry two elderly women?
That's
Are they
complicated.
What part's complicated? Is your name Billith or not? Have you been
Well, my
lying
name is
to me
absolutely
again?
Hellyth, but I mean I've gallivanted
gone
with
by-
names, especially blackout drunk before.
So this is one of those
Have
like
you-
you got drunk and got married situations.
As you guys
What?
continue going down the river and passing them, one of them lets the one who hasn't talked much lets go of her sister's hand and like brushes her arms back, and her hair flies up and glows, and says, "You will not leave me again." And
Oh God, go faster! Go
two
faster!
big green bolts come flying out of her hands and just blast straight through the mirror image, the illusion, which vanishes as these sickly green blasts go through it.
Billith, your wives seem real angry.
Right, I'm gonna poke my head up and say, "Hello, loves. How are you?"
You can see now that the one that cast the spell has transformed into a hideous-looking monster with like hair
yes,
going
coming back.
even longer all the way to the ground, and seaweed coming out of various places. Wearing the like even worse, like no longer a dress, just this like tattered, torn together seaweed thing, but also covered in like tons of various weird little glowing trinkets and things. And she looks up and says, "I know you've been seeing William, Billy."
We're still like moving this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Like we haven't stopped her. But
No,
okay,
no,
cool.
yeah.
So
I'm
like
gonna ignore this
at that
fully.
point, I'm gonna turn and look at Billy and be like, "Look, I know that you said you had married the sea, but like I didn't think you were literal."
You
Wait,
promised you'd give us
It's
children.
complicated.
Oh God.
You know, I'm still
Hellyth
working
throws
on
up over
that.
the side of the boat.
What do you mean? What do you mean the sea? Like those are women. They're kind of freaky women. Sorry.
One of them is like her the one who's transformed. Her mouth opens like all the way to her ears, and like her jaw unhinges. Like she is not a lady, a human lady.
She's not a human.
Okay, I take it back. They're not ladies per se, but they're definitely not the ocean. Like the ocean is that. The ocean's
That
wet.
looks like
look,
an
I
ocean
was-
elemental
I
to
was-
me.
Going to come back. Can I remember this lady's name? What was it? Is this
This is Gladys.
this is Gladys?
Gladys?
Lettuce.
Gladys,
Gladys.
Like
Okay,
Like
great.
lettuce.
like Gladys with a G.
Yes,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Like Gladys, darling, I was going to come back. I just needed to find the right mojo to make the magic happen. You know,
You're not even calling me by my pet name.
sweetie poop.
Gross. I'm
What's
Billy,
your
just
what's your
tell them you were
AC,
arrested.
Billy?
Not very good.
It's okay. She's rolling with disadvantage because of the range and because you have cover and everything. So another green bolt comes flying past you and says, "You used to call me Gladdy."
I'm sorry,
Yeah, I
Gladys.
could have
Yes,
guessed that
yes,
one.
it's coming
I was
back.
literally going to say that for him.
It's, look, I know
Hey.
I've been away for so long, but it's just so hard.
William
you know,
is so
love.
mad.
William is mad?
Yes, you can. Will I sort of remember when you stole that boat from me
Yeah?
and you left a note in it that I didn't tell you to leave?
Do I remember? How much do I remember?
give me another insight check to see if they're making all this up or not.
Billy, you stole a fucking boat?
Yeah, it's not
Does
surprising.
that really
We stole this
surprise
boat.
you at this point, Peter?
We
Bill-
stole
Not
this
going
boat.
well.
Billy, you're getting little flashes of this and are like, oh, I was drunk.
Yeah. Oh.
This
I
is
was
coming back to me, but you remember going on a date with two lovely sisters, and then one of them saying that, oh, our house servant, our guard who comes here, likes to be very protective of us. So we need you to steal his boat, so he can't get back. So that we can have a nice night together. And you distinctly remember writing Billy Brews was here on the wall because you were being cheeky.
Okay. Yes.
Yep, that all sounds about right.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Clenny. I remember. It's coming back now.
Well, come back and give us a child. He flew into a rage and we had to kill him.
Oh dear, William, he's dead. Oh no.
Well, he's still up. You've seen him.
Oh God.
Why? That horrible thing that came after you the other night?
Yeah. See, I didn't kill him. It's not my
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, shut up.
It's a little bit your fault.
Look, loves, I'll be with you. Just
I would say at this point the boat has
around.
passed out of. Yeah, and they're
Go,
just
go, go,
one
just
of them
go,
still
just go.
just desperately throwing little green
don't-
beams.
I don't know how to steer the boat. Sorry. We'll catch up later. Ta-ta.
What were those, Billy?
A dark past.
My dark.
Cool.
Billy goes back to his room and gets his
Billy
jug out.
begins brooding.
Apparently incompetent is what they are. They can't even fucking kill someone right.
What
Like that.
do we know what type of creature that was?
Give me a what kind of check you want to do? I would say either Arcana or Nature for this.
Religion? Okay.
I don't think this would not be a religion one.
I'll roll a nature check. On that.
13.
Hellyth, I would say Hellyth, with your proximity to the ocean, you can do it with advantage. Since you've been out and about training.
I rolled a 2.
Worse.
Nope, none of you have heard of these.
Yeah, whatever. We'll never see him again, so it's no big deal.
Sounds good.
Yeah, never gonna see
Let's
them
ignore
again.
it. Keep going. So are we into the lake yet? Are they following us?
No, well, they kind of like pulled up their dresses and started trying to get down the stones, and they're following very slowly. But you quickly no longer see them.
Outpace them. Okay.
Now, who's got water vehicle proficiency?
Hey.
Oh,
And
Might.
Hellyth.
I think
Not
like half
I.
of the party does.
All right.
I do
A day later, you guys are, you think, about 3 days from the lake. From here. It starts to rain very badly. And things are getting really wet, and the water in the river starts to get a little more rapid. Things here are starting to get very rough. Whoever you would like to nominate to steer the boat, please give me a water vehicle check.
What like skill do we want to tie that to?
Well, how are you best piloting the boat?
I mean, I guess I would assume that I'm using wisdom as like I know what the hell to do with a boat. But
Okay.
Also, like I think Billy has it as well. So if he wanted to try rolling a different stat for it instead to be the person piloting,
I mean, you could say that with wisdom you are navigating around the various like you can tell which way the water is going to be worst,
Right.
and are trying to navigate around those little bits.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Give
just
me
gonna roll that then.
give me a roll. Okay.
13.
Billy, what are you doing to help the boat?
I will do dexterity and just be like steering, like actually like steering the boat.
Okay.
Like maybe Hellyth is setting the nautical.
You just said you
lines.
don't know how to steer the boat.
It's a lie. I lie all the time. Hellyth.
I
Yeah,
thought
I've
you told me you
noticed.
weren't gonna do that anymore.
I don't lie to you. It's different.
It's pretty close.
You did lie in front of us, though.
That's
Really?
true. I'm
Really,
9.
Billy?
I can't roll over. What is going on?
You dealt with your wives like that. You expect us to believe that you're gonna treat us better?
Yeah,
Look,
if
they-
you're not honest
they-
with your wives, why would you be honest with your friends?
Unless you really do love Peter that much.
It was just there was a I was drunk. I made some mistakes.
Billy, are you implying that you married 2 women without being in love with them?
Maybe a little bit.
I knew you were a pirate, but Billy, that's just low.
It was probably the lowest part of my life. Yeah.
You should look.
Was it
if you're
lower
gonna
than
be-
that roll?
If you really don't
Yes.
love them, you need to own up to it. You need to be honest with them, and you should talk them into a divorce. It's the honorable thing to do.
I think when
They
Billy sells,
killed William. They killed William.
oh,
Obviously, they didn't. He's still coming after you.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's
he
a
didn't do
revenant.
what I did.
Billy, or Peter, he's a ghost.
I think when Billy
I killed a
sells-
ghost. It didn't come back.
Yeah, because you have to kill the live person first, and then you can make the ghost, and then if you kill the ghost, then it's done.
Look, I'm just saying they should have been more thorough. But that's not the point. Billy needs to go be honest with those 2 women.
I do not want to see those women in anywhere. They were trying to kill me on the boat.
Did we survive this passage?
Yes, it was slower going than you wanted it to. It took you like 4.5 days instead of 3. You got run up against a sandbank once, and it was generally not great. But off in the distance, the next morning, you can see the opening of the lake up ahead of you, and you can tell that it has been getting colder and colder as you've been approaching up here. And the lake is covered in big sheets of ice. However, there's still a line of boat traffic. You've kind of caught up to a line of various ships making their way through a like carved out canal of ice. You can see people walking along with these blue boots on that are walking along the surface of the water or along the surface of the ice, and they are carrying little sticks that are casting little firebolt spells to melt the ice and keep the ice melted to still allow boats to pass. And there seems to be like one of these near or in between most ships. And you also see that as you approach the mouth to kind of get in line, there are sort of like a security blockade of a couple of other ships who are stopping other boats and checking them before they allow them to pass.
So we're gonna pull over to the side and have Melrin shrink the boat, right?
Why? We don't have any contraband.
Well, but how far does this go?
What?
Can I?
I've got
like yell at
a
one of the?
full pound of river wheat.
That shit. That's just stuff. Just grows everywhere.
Also, yeah, you've been the whole river as on your way up has riverweed.
Never
There has
mind.
been
Yeah,
riverweed
that's
along the banks the entire time.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
not
think they
contraband
could make
anymore,
that
then.
illegal if they wanted to anymore, Osa.
Can I?
Also,
can I yell at one of
let's
the?
be real. Drugs shouldn't be illegal in the first place. That's a personal decision.
Can I yell at one of the firebolt caster people and ask, like, hey, how far does this channel go?
One of them looks up and says, "Oh, you can go all the way up to the kettle, or you can go to Greenkeep."
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I guess I'm not worried about it then. I was worried that like they were gonna stop at the Green Keep or like basically it was just gonna turn us back towards starboard. But if we can go all the way through, then fuck it.
Okay, so everybody just continues sailing.
I mean, I guess unless other people feel like we should avoid security.
Billy, yeah,
No, it'll be
Billy's
fine.
still just being very cautious, making sure
Can I-
he's checking behind the boat constantly to make sure no one's like swimming behind the boat.
I'm gonna silent image the side of the boat to be a different name.
Can you tell us what the name is?
Hot wet beaks.
Are you letting us know? Because if you don't let us know, Peter is for sure gonna be like, "Oh, hello there. We're the crew of the Billy Brews cruise," and
Yeah,
fuck
no,
everything up.
I like specifically point out that I am covering the side of it because I don't feel like we were well liked as we left the Green Keep, and since we're entering kind of their general area, I want to be careful.
Is it really their area if they don't exist anymore?
You know, who's running the fireball team?
That's true.
Who's paying for it?
That's true.
So as you guys approach the security checkpoint, they call you to stop with 2 boats pulled up alongside of you, and one lowers a platform across and comes and stands like halfway between your 2 boats. And says it's a goblin wearing very like magisterial clothing and stuff, but you can see like under their robe that they have on, they are wearing the wooden armor and stuff that you had seen previously on guards in the Green Keep, but this person has a like black cloak over it. And was wearing like a bunch of little badges and things that signify them as some sort of political kind of person or important official.
Can I toss on my cloak of many fashions and like step up to the front with like a? Do I have like a captain's hat? Like, we have a captain's hat on board, right?
I don't know.
I assume Billy carries with him basically
Well,
everywhere
yeah.
he goes.
Everyone should
there-
have like some sort of
You
captain
know
hat
Billy
like a
carries.
kid.
You have a clown outfit.
That's true.
Well, you also all
I
have
will put on the
pirate
clown
outfits.
outfit hat.
I bought everybody pirate outfits. Those
Oh, that's right.
probably have a hat.
Yeah, I'll use the pirate captain's hat, but I'm gonna put on the cloak of many fashions and try and make it look like the Umbrian royal uniform.
Okay, are you doing that just on the deck of the boat?
Before I step up to the rail to like talk to the magisterial dude.
Okay. They walk up and say, "All right, hello, welcome to the lake.
Greetings.
What is your reason for passing into the lake today?"
We are a delegation from Umbria, seeking passage to the boiling kettle.
And what is your purpose for doing that?
To see my
Diplomatic.
family.
Also, one of the retainers would like to return to his family for a brief time.
All right,
Hello.
all right. And what is the name of your vessel?
Hot Wet Beaks.
Why is that the name of your vessel?
You're asking a lot of completely irrelevant
Have you never heard the traditional naming style of Umbrian diplomatic ships?
I would like a deception check, please.
Can I make a persuasion check instead?
No, because it's not true.
How do you know it's not true?
Because I'm the deer.
Peter thinks it's
19.
true.
He goes, "Oh, well, you learn something new every day." 19. All right, well, and then are you carrying any cargo?
Just stores for the trip.
Very good, very good. Now, we've been on the lookout, passed down orders of the magistrate, for a band of hooligans who were known to have assassinated the mayor of Port Starboard.
I thought I heard something. I thought there was something about a lady named was it Timnall?
Oh no, yeah, Lord Timnall is the one of the workers here. She is up high in the government, the new government. Ever since the Green Keep fell, things have really been crazy, but things have gotten back on track thanks to her grace.
Didn't she
Peter's gonna
declare
kind of
war
squeak
on
for a
Umbria?
minute and go downstairs.
Look, I wouldn't know about that, but we are looking for, I think it was a couple of tall people, one goblin, and strangely a Kenku. Kind of looks around.
No, I'm Eric Roken.
Excuse me, sir. We're trying to return him to his
Give me,
family.
please give me a deception check.
Nailed
17.
You go, oh, I'm sorry. My apologies.
That
Better
is
be.
very. That is
I
very. rude of
haven't
you,
met
sir.
many of the avian folk. I apologize.
Do you work directly
That's
with
like a slur.
the government, sir?
All right, I'm sorry. You can go. And then
That's such a good way to get people to like leave you alone and just be like, "That's a slur." They're like, "Okay, my bad."
very good. We'll send word up ahead.
Not super good, actually. I would argue it's pretty bad. You
Now,
insulted my friend.
We're gone.
are you leaving or are you sticking around to?
No,
we're
I
sailing
assume we're-
away.
Okay.
Yeah, we're leaving.
All right. So, Silent Image. Is that a cantrip?
I can cast it at will as a pact invocation.
Oh, okay. As many times as you want, or do you have a limit on that?
At will. It just says at will.
Okay.
So I assume
Um,
it's just however many times whenever I want to.
And are you
But I
planning
still have
on
to take an action to do it.
keeping that up?
Sure. I'll let it drop overnight, but
Okay. Yeah, it's going to take a day or two to sail across the lake to kind of get a little, at least out of this ice channel.
yeah, I assume that like keeping up spells like this was part of my training, so gotta stay fit.
So things go well as you guys go through here. Most of you don't really see any boats behind you coming up the way, and the nearest boat in front of you has gotten quite a bit ahead. But you guys are making decent time. And then one morning you are approaching more toward the center of the lake, and you're seeing that the ice here is a lot more sparse. There are just big, huge swaths of water out here, and off in the distance there is sort of a armada of various ships that are flying these weird black flags that have purple lining on them that you hadn't seen before, and some of them have leaves as a symbol on them, which you recognize as the Greenkeep's former symbol, but in different colors than it has been, but they all carry the same black and purple theme to them. One of the ships is larger than normal, and if everyone could please give me a perception check.
I love perception checks.
Melrin did
19.
real
There's
bad.
a roll. There's a roll.
14.
8.
15.
Okay.
Which makes sense, because I'm busy concentrating.
Osa?
Sorry, what am I rolling? Perception? You said?
Perception.
Passive is 15.
Yeah, well, we need higher than that. Okay.
Melissa and I are having deep philosophical conversations.
You guys can tell that there on the big ship there is someone standing like up at the bow with a spyglass, but you can't make out who it is.
I'm gonna suggest everyone else goes down below decks, and then change my
Okay.
cloak of many fashions to be, I don't know. Do we know what another like regions, like what sort of stuff do they wear in the Tower Forest?
Wizard robes.
The Tower Forest is a lot of wizard robes and a lot of crazy colors.
All right, so I'll have like crazy colored wizard robes, and then maybe have Melrin hang out up on deck with me.
No. Send Melrin down. They don't like him.
The green.
Although
Keep
he is a
doesn't like
Minotaur
them?
now,
Yeah.
so it's maybe okay.
I guess
You
does
do
he
see that
have a reputation?
that large ship. No, I don't think anybody knows that he's a Minotaur except you guys, because he stays in the
I suppose.
guys most of the time. That big ship is sailing toward you guys.
Okay. I mean, can we outrun it?
Not here, not without like getting out of line, basically.
Peter, get in
Yeah.
cannon.
Well, I thought like there was a lot of there was a lot
Okay,
of
I could
space
be
in the
right.
lines at the moment.
There is, but where are you gonna go?
You said it was like open water. Can we not just?
You can go,
Like,
but
beat
you're
it forwards?
on open water. So what's your plan?
To outrun them to the entrance to the boiling kettle region.
Okay. I would say from what you've seen, you think that as you get closer to that, the ice is gonna come back. because it's like rimming the lake but hasn't gotten all the way into the center.
Right, but if we get like 2 or 3 boats up in front of them, right, then they got to go past those next 2 boats
Okay.
to get to us.
Sure, as long as you are aware of yeah.
Sure. I mean, as long as it's a thing that like I think our boat is going to be able to do.
The larger boat, I will say, it kind of like rotates as you see it coming towards you, and you guys maybe go and try and speed up. But a large hatch opens out of the back, and a smaller boat ejects out of it. That's about the size of your boat, and that comes toward you, and you see like actual like jets fire up off the back of it as it sees you guys start to go faster.
What the hell?
I think we should probably get ready to smash that.
Yeah. Do we want to... Should we just board their ship? Is that going to go faster? Anyone have opinions?
Do we want to board their ship?
Yes.
Peter and Cannon.
Yeah, you could put.
Yeah, we
shoot
can
on
we can
ship.
launch
Just put
we
me
can
in the
launch
cannon.
Peter, and then I can teleport, a person over, and Osa can follow us with that piece thing of his, and then
My
I don't know,
piece
Billy can
thing.
like swing over, right?
Yeah, no, I love swinging
like
over.
the
That's
ship.
great.
Like, let's just take their ship.
Okay.
Well, why? Wait, why are we trying to take their ship?
Because I don't want them to damage our ship.
Right, so we just go over there and we disable their ship, right?
Well,
Like, that's-
that's what I mean by take their ship. You remove their ability to control said ship.
Oh, I thought you wanted to like take it so we had 2 ships we were sailing around on.
Oh, I like that idea.
I don't know that we should turn down the idea of a free ship, but like
Let's start an
It's
armada.
not really a free ship if we're stealing it. Also, then we'd have
no.
to take 2
It
ships
doesn't cost us
everywhere.
a damn thing.
well, no, it's when they declare war on us, they forfeit
Spoil of war.
they forfeit the right to keep the ship if they lose.
This ship is on its way to you and is moving at such a pace you think it's going to be here in a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean we're still like traveling forward as fast as possible, right?
Yeah. But you like with the engines on that thing, you're definitely not going to be able to outrun it.
Right. So we're going over, right?
I mean, yeah. No, I'm definitely down for a boarding action to stop them from being dicks.
What if we put everyone jumps in the bag of holding. Peter puts the
I don't
bag,
like this.
carries the bag of holding, and jumps across, or like cannons across, and then
Yeah,
everyone
cannon.
pops out of the bag of holding.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
who's
That would
gonna
get us
stay on
all
the
over
ship
there.
to shoot the cannon and aim it and whatnot.
I think we should do this.
A bag of holding can hold up to 500 pounds, which
Or we break.
It's a goblin,
Easy.
an Aarakocra. No, it's a goblin, an Aarakocra, and Osa.
you've got all your
It's like
gear though,
It's
and
two tiny people.
all the other stuff that's already in the bag of holding.
I
All
don't
you
think
need
we
to-
should all
all-
leave the
all you
fucking
need is
boat. I think
weapons and
somebody
armor.
should stay back on the boat. No.
Would stay back on the boat, like just to fire the cannon, or
So our boat doesn't get stolen. Have you ever played Sea of Thieves before? You gotta mix it up.
fine. We'll let Billy stay on our
Oh,
boat.
I love
'cause
I
he's
love
got
that
the
Sea of
cannon.
Thieves game. I play it all the time in the tavern
You
when I'm getting drunk.
You can also fire your cannon just to.
Right.
Our
Well,
cannon's up.
and Peter, Billy's got his rifle, right? So
Yeah, I
we leave
got my
Billy behind
rifle.
on the boat. We go
Billy,
over.
fire one off their starboard.
All
Yeah,
right.
See if you like fire it into the front of the boat and see if it like catches fire.
Yeah, I'll shoot the front of their boat.
Okay.
The fast boat or the big boat?
The big boat
The boat
has
that's
stopped
chasing us
at a
at this point.
distance. It's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Uh,
thought it was still coming after us.
the fast boat is about the same size as your boat, and there are clearly people who are armed on that thing as it approaches you.
I guess at
I
this point I'm gonna cast.
misunderstood the scale.
Hold on, Billy. Give me your attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say before
I get
Billy
any
attacks,
bonuses
I want to
for
cast
this?
bless.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna drop silent image to cast bless.
Yeah, I thought the small boat was like a tiny speedboat. The
Right,
big
I thought
boat
it was like yeah, like a
our
little.
size.
No. This thing,
Okay.
this boat, the other boat was so big it dropped a boat your size out of the back. That is now coming at you.
Yeah, that's a very different scenario than what I thought was going
Right.
on.
Yeah. No, we don't want to fight that boat. All right.
And I'm
so
gonna cast
I
it at like 2nd level, so everyone except for me has bless.
okay.
Cool.
I will attack the boat with my boom boom stick. 21 hair of
21
the
will
dog?
hit the boat.
for 16 piercing damage.
Okay, now because you are attacking a sturdy structure, you do still do 16 damage, but you can tell, like, you've punched a hole in this thing, and someone, you can tell in the boat, like, you see the hole get mended pretty quickly, but you do hear somebody like yell out loud as you can tell that you've hit someone in the boat.
I got one of them.
All right, so I mean, like, are we leaving Billy behind and the rest of us are going over?
Okay, this is a little late, but do we know they're hostile?
A flare comes up from the boat.
They are definitely, they've been chasing us.
Yeah, but that could just be like a messenger ship, right?
Have you seen their flag?
I guess.
Yeah, what kind of flag do they have? Yeah.
This one
it's like Chaos Greenkeep flag.
This one has several different flags attached to the pole. You can see there's the Chaos Greenkeep flag, as you said, and one of them you notice is is the symbol of the Dark Carpenters, lined in purple.
Yeah, but the Dark Carpenters are bros.
Right.
I feel like they're like they're like a faction that's like loosely connected to one another. I don't think they're all like.
Well,
Daryl did Brad.
we can send Peter over, and then if it looks like Peter's having a bad time, the rest of us can go over.
See, the problem with that is Peter always looks like he's having a good time.
Well, right, but I can tell if the other people on board the boat are not having a good time.
That's true.
And that's
That
a sign
is
that
true.
maybe we should send other people.
How close is the other boat? Can I just like yell at them and be like, "Oi, you coming to attack us or what?"
You have maybe 2 rounds before it gets here. The like the sound of the engines is uproarious. Yeah, they have but right as I say that, they shut off the big ones, and so it gets much quieter as they kind of drift in to approach you. You see several people on the deck of the ship holding like hook shots, and you can see
that's a bad sign.
one woman wearing full plate mail standing on the front, leaning on a wicked-looking purple and black warhammer, dirty blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail.
Oh shit, it's Timnall.
One big red scar straight across her face, and like blackened burns on part of her face.
Do we recognize her as Timnall?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's like, oh, never mind. We're gonna fucking kill all of them.
All right, everybody get in the bag.
I'm not getting in the bag.
Melrin's, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, I cannot. I'm really trying to like be a yes man here, but I'm not getting in the bag.
I think
Bagman's
also,
like,
it's
Bagman
fine.
lives
You
in the
can
bag.
just-
I don't want to
you
go
can
in
just
either.
Peace touch to one of us on the other boat once combat starts.
I think
Yeah,
backing
I'm
up a
okay
little
with
bit
that.
as soon as
Yeah, you don't
Peter
have to get in the bag.
Everyone
saying
roll
people
for
are getting
initiative. The boat that's been speeding towards you guys, 2 hatches drop down out of the front, and twin cannonballs fire at your boat.
Do you want to start up the initiative thing?
Yeah, where's Peter? There's
Oh yeah, is it not?
It's not up, no.
Oh, I'm probably at
I
full
guess-
health of a couple
I
of
guess
days.
we
have
should
passed through.
should re-roll our initiatives then.
Oof. Peter's too busy being angry that Timnall lived.
It's okay.
didn't-
She wants to come to apologize and be my girlfriend.
I didn't make it on the tracker, but I'm at 9.
She's not gonna fucking live long enough.
Damn.
That's
Wow.
Peter's pissed. That's so funny to me that he's just so fucking angry.
Look, Timnall was the first person to really betray Peter.
That's fair.
So he's like, I need to kill her.
and bad.
He's not happy about that.
How far away is the ship?
I would say it's about 200 feet.
Okay.
I still need Hellyth on the initiative?
Sorry, I thought I said this into my mic. I got a 9, but it was before initiative was up.
Gotcha. Okay, so those very large cannons are going to one of them hits you guys. And I'm checking. I have your boat stats over here.
Do you have battle music?
I can. We can do some battle music. We haven't done that in a little bit. Let's.
I mean, we are fighting our arch rival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, we
All
tried to
right.
run away.
Whatever. Tyndall's the real problem.
Or would this be like pen arc? What's like the next to ultimate for arch rival?
Okay, so this would be 13 damage to your boat, which I believe brings your boat down to 53 health.
I don't
Yep.
remember how much health I had. but
It has a
so-
maximum of
Right.
150, but you guys haven't gotten it fixed in a while.
Okay.
What the
If
hell,
I'd known it
Melrin?
was damaged, I would have fixed it.
I don't remember it being that beat up. So we're just sailing around on a boat full of like holes and busted the
Would
fuck
you
out.
consider the boat a
Creaky.
creature?
I would not consider the
I
boat a
have
creature.
proficiency with- I have proficiency with carpenter's tools. I would have fixed it.
Okay, well we can say you've been working on it. Give me a tell you what, give me 2d20.
Snake eyes.
26.
Okay. So your boat
That was-
the boat has
I mean-
79 health.
After the damage.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So Meow, it is your turn. They are about 200 feet away, barreling towards you from the back of your ship.
Okay. I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Peter, because this is kind of a shining moment.
Also, I should point
Have you
out
seen
the
you-
cannon is on the front of your ship.
Oh yeah. I'll get in position to fire the cannon at the front.
Okay, if they're behind you and the cannon's in the front, you can't fire it at them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put it on like the side at least.
We're gonna like fire it up.
Can
and
we
then
move the
as
cannon?
So
And
we
then
just wear
land
drops
as they come under.
into-
I don't remember if the cannon can be moved.
You can move the cannon.
We had this whole discussion.
We did this before, but the cannon can be moved. It is a free object interaction to unlatch the cannon from the ground. If you want to then relatch it to the ground in the same turn, that is a action.
And
And
it's difficult terrain to move while
yeah,
carrying.
and firing the cannon is an action. But you can lock it in pretty much anywhere around the edges of the boat, but you do have to lock it in before it can be fired.
Does it have to be at the edge?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'll object
You can
interaction.
just then turn it
unlatch
the direction you
it.
want to fire it and just fire it from wherever it is, right?
It could hit the mast though. Like if you try and just turn it around.
Well, yeah.
that's
If,
not
if
gonna-
you do it straight back, but I mean, we can.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sorry,
what are you doing,
were
Meow?
saying, Meow?
I'm gonna do that Bardic Inspiration still, but I'm gonna unlatch the cannon and move it to the right along the edge of the ship as far as I can.
Okay. Let me actually give you guys. Now the spacing here is wrong.
Oh,
We're not on
because-
the.
did I go to the left?
We're not on the turn order anymore.
This boat has gotten bigger.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Our
are.
size.
We're just. Oh, everyone besides me is gone. It's just me on initiative order. This is
I haven't
terrifying.
done.
I have you all on initiative order.
All right.
I just have
Okay.
like 6 of those blue ringed pictures.
Yeah.
7 of them, and then a picture of Hellyth.
Yeah, same.
It'll be fine.
Like I'm about to
Wait,
get
are
murdered.
you
I
moving?
believe
So
in
you're
you,
moving the
Hellyth.
cannon to the left, right?
Yeah, I'll
I'm
move
pretty
it to
sure
the
you
left.
could take.
You
6
can.
guys.
Here's the cannon.
Or-
You can move it.
Oh,
Tyndall.
okay. So it's difficult terrain, so it's half my movement.
Yes.
Also, I'm enjoying that you're gonna have to move this downstairs.
No, it's fine where it is. You can just turn it, and then we can turn the
Yeah.
boat, and then like because it doesn't have to be straight off the side.
Let's see if we can. Oh God.
I move it there.
Sure.
We can.
Good. Oh God!
Oh! Oh no, I
Oh
can't.
wait! Oh no, the cannon.
They stole our cannon.
Go ahead
Shit.
and put that back where it's
Those
supposed to be.
Our
Now we have
cannon's
to
been
double kill
dumped into the ocean.
So they fired at you guys and then turned and are heading to kind of come up on your left side, as you can see. But they are still about 200 feet away. Okay.
Do we have cannonballs?
No.
We can
But you
find
can put
objects.
stuff in there. Anything else, Meow?
That'll be all.
Okay. You see one of them on the boat. Also, this one's Timnal. The one with blonde hair. The one with red hair is steering the boat. And then there's various other, like, still well-armored, like, holding maces and flails. All kind of looking like clerics, from what you've seen of clerics in the past. One of them casts a spell, and you see a, like, glowing, radiant purple light embrace all of them on the boat. Billy.
Billy's gonna sprint up to Actually, I was on the back of the boat because I shot him before. And I see Meow's move the cannon. And I said, "All right, hold on, everyone. We're making a turn. I'm gonna whip the ship around so we can bring the cannon to face with them."
We should just go parallel to them and turn our cannon at 45 degrees backwards, and then we can just shoot the cannon backwards to get Peter, if he still wants to go, onto the boat.
Oh, Peter
then-
wants to go.
And then that way they can't broadside us because we'll be like ahead of them still, but like, so if they want to shoot us, they'll have to turn farther.
Yeah,
and
like,
then
well,
we
the point is, yeah, I'm turning the ship left and like in a way that we could probably maneuver the cannon. But the cannon also is not loaded with anything yet, so.
right. But I'm saying if we keep our ships parallel, that'll be better for us.
Did
So-
we still want to load it with Peter?
I'm fine with loading it with Peter.
Shove
I can support
whatever
from
you
here.
have in the cannon. We're gonna fire in a second.
Okay, Peter. Oh, it's not Peter's turn.
What are you guys... So, what are you doing, Billy?
Okay, I want to turn the boat. Not
Here,
like
can
I'm
I
not making
draw?
like a U-turn. I'm not like dropping anchor and like pulling adrift with the boat as much as I wanted to. We are
Like,
just
basically
trying.
turning our boat so it's like that.
Yeah, a
You
little
see
bit
that?
more so we can get a shot on them. Hopefully.
Well, that's what I'm saying is if we turn the cannon backwards, we can fire backwards. We don't have to fire to the side at all. Sniper said we could turn the cannon whatever direction we wanted and still fire it. Basically, we just have to pick it up and turn it and then set it back down. And so like we can fire it like backwards off the ship to the side, without necessarily turning so far that then they can turn and shoot at us with both of their cannons.
So, okay, but I don't understand what you... So, Billy, what do you want to do? Is this what you're doing?
This is what I want to do. Yeah, and then the cannon. Hopefully we can shoot
this
him.
is
Maybe
perfect.
a little bit more, but I mean, you know, that's me.
Okay, so over, you start to do that, and to get it into this position. It's probably going to take, but by the time they get to you, that's when this turn will be completed.
Can I make a water vehicles check to make it fast and furious?
Yes. How do I get rid of this?
26.
I was trying to delete it, but it's like it said delete all pictures and everything. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me do that, but also...
All right, with the 26, can I make it cooler?
Is that, are we good there? Is that where we're...
I guess that's what I had in
with a
mind.
26, what do you do?
With the 26, I literally want to I want to drift the boat in front of them and like wrap it around to the other side of them. So we are facing like this way, going like that.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, come on.
Well,
But you got a
can he-
26.
Can,
got
can he
26.
flip us around so we're like on their other side and facing the right direction, but not like all the way back there?
Tell you what, give me one more, and if it's over a 20, I'll let you do something rad.
Flip the nene.
23!
Okay, here's Billy. You slam a lever that drops this weird anchor out, not really expecting, you think you're just gonna turn. The whole boat goes like this and just upends and then pivots and then slams back down.
That's what I call some serious boating. It's boat time,
That's what I
bitches.
call boating.
You messed it up.
Yeah, that's what I call
There
it.
you go. And you guys are still kind of drifting backwards a little bit, but have slowed down dramatically.
Remember, kids, to ask your parents if you can buy it.
All right, Hellyth.
How close are we at this point?
Still about 200 feet-ish. It's approaching as it goes. Each round it's going to move about 100 feet until it is abreast of you. It's slowing down to your speed.
Let's see. I thought they were going to be a little closer at this point.
It hasn't been around yet.
I will mirror image myself, I guess, then. But wait. Yeah.
Okay. Mirror image rules. Anything else?
Can I hold an Eldritch Blast until they get closer?
Yeah, do you want to prepare an action?
Yeah.
Now, I think you've used an action, so you can't really...
Well, it's a bonus action.
What is?
Eldritch Blast.
It's
Eldritch
an
Blast is
action,
a
I'm
bonus
pretty sure.
action.
Eldritch Blast is not a bonus
No,
action.
that's an
I thought
action.
that one. Wait. Oh, wait. No, is it
Did
the other
you-
one that I'm thinking
Is that
of? No.
evocation?
Yeah, okay. No, I thought there was. I get.
Eldritch Blast is already
bonus
very
action.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally the class, that's all
the,
it does is
the other,
cast Eldritch
the
Blast.
other spell has to be a bonus action for me to get. Like, I can do that, but only if the other spell is a bonus action, and I
Yeah.
have to spend sorcery points to do it.
Right.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm just gonna cast Mirror Image and Ooh, wait, can I tentacle strike them?
This range?
No way.
What's the length on
No
that?
way.
Isn't it like 30 feet? Normally?
60 feet. Okay.
Okay.
I cannot
Say my
tentacle slap
longest spell
them
is
yet.
120. Like,
I would like to waggle my tentacle at them menacing.
I don't want to waggle it. I want to whack them. Okay, that's my action.
Okay. Osa.
Well, shit. We're really far away, huh?
this is just
For
a prep
now.
round.
Anybody else notice that? We're really far away from these guys.
Really?
I will. Proficiency bonus right now is a 4. Me, Peter, Billy, Helen. I'll do the thing where we can blink to each other.
Okay. Your monk thing.
Your monkey monk thing.
That doesn't work
Yeah,
when
the
you
peace bonding.
you can't say paladin-y or cleric-y thing with monk. It doesn't.
There you go. That's what it is.
Detective bond.
Well, no, it is a cleric thing, isn't it?
It's a cleric thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we also all have this, which is more text, but there you go.
Here we go. So if any of you are within 30 feet of each other, you can do some buff. You guys read that as we...
Yeah, that's why I didn't read it, because I figured that's all I'm doing. So
Peter!
That's a lot.
Yes.
Oh, that stacks with bless. I forgot.
This thing
It
is...
does.
This
Gross.
boat's coming towards you.
Well, they're still 55 feet away, so I can't jump that.
The boat is still like 150 feet away.
You gotta get in the cannon.
What?
This is a
they're not actually that
representative...
close together
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
I
Okay.
couldn't make it that
fine.
big.
Are we close enough for Timnol to hear me?
Sure.
Okay.
sure, why the fuck not?
Peter's just gonna, like, point an axe directly over there and go, Timnol!
And then climb in the cannon.
You! And then climb in the cannon.
She
Then
flips.
climb-
She just flips you off.
Here, let me stuff myself comically into this cannon.
Look,
Still
Are you
shaking
wearing
your
the clown
fist at her.
outfit?
he's bad, but he's not good at it.
Peter, are you wearing the clown outfit?
Probably. I mean, remember that the clown outfit is like a 3-piece suit.
Meow, it's your turn.
It
We
wasn't
are a
actually a
circus.
clown
The boat
outfit.
is now 100 feet away.
Whoa, I can do stuff.
Did we not
I'm
manage
going
to get on the other side?
So if it's 100 feet away, would we say the center of the boat is 100?
Do you want to be? Do you want to be over here? Is that the?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the dream. That's
On the other side of
kinda
their
what-
boat. There.
Okay, yeah.
Got it.
You're still 100 feet away, but you're. Whoop!
Right. Oh no! We
And you all fell
boat.
off the boat.
Yeah.
At least I can swim.
I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static on the center of their boat.
You
Hell
choose a
yeah.
point and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere. Like an int. A target takes 8d6 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. And if they fail, they have muddled thoughts.
It's like one of the best spells in the game. I fucking love that.
Oh, that's their whole fucking crew.
That's
a
that's
twenty-
everybody.
Yeah.
Ability check.
Wow.
Who wants to get
Synaptic
slow?
Static.
Guys, we won the encounter.
All right, congratulations, everyone. Get out the rum.
Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. This is a DC 17, and it's an intelligence saving throw to a band of clerics. All right. We're gonna start with the pilot of the boat. That is a failure. Timnal is going to wave a hand and brush up a little legendary resistance there.
Oh, really?
Temple's a dragon, yo.
How many of those did she burn to catch the island?
Considering the fact that the magic is affecting her at all, is probably that.
That guy succeeded.
That one.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Everybody else failed.
Okay.
Good for that.
So I'm gonna roll the damage now.
I recommend putting on Pirates of the Caribbean at this point.
Everyone
if you
takes
haven't.
40 damage. If they succeeded, they take 20.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Oop.
a good spell.
That might have been the highest damage dealt in a single action this entire campaign. Even the island out of the sky. I don't know.
No, I think the island in the sky. You killed thousands of people.
How much
Damn.
experience do we get for that?
Kind of
That
insane. Like,
wasn't a spell.
I like the idea. In my mind, Peter has become a Gundam protagonist now, where he started out like killing a couple of dudes here and there, and then he just wham, fucking just
Calls me
so
Rob.
down by magnitude. in one-
That wasn't just
Oh, that was
Peter.
Hellyth.
That was all of us.
No, it was Hellyth. Hellyth did the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I washed my hands of that war crime. I didn't do it.
As much as I want to claim credit for that, that was more than one of us.
All right, let me actually. I keep clicking the wrong thing.
Let's see what Model Thoughts does. I forget. Oh, it's a
Forgot
minus
that-
D6 on attack and ability checks.
Yeah.
I forgot
Oh
that-
my god.
Yeah, it's
Should I-
really.
Oh my god.
Should I slow or should I summon?
Isn't it a concentration though to maintain?
Yeah, so you guys would lose bless, but
That? No,
also-
I'm talking about synaptic static.
no, it is not.
As
Instantaneous,
well
wow.
as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Yeah, but you don't have to concentrate it.
Oh, they just always have it. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Sorry, I thought there was a way out. Never mind.
Did everyone just die on the boat? Did we win?
No.
No, yeah, it can save its way out, but it is not concentration.
Right.
I was hoping, you know.
But so, do you guys think slow or an extra body on their boat helping us
Slow.
would be more?
I think slow can
beneficial?
burn another resistance off of Timnal.
Sure.
I think at least so.
They fire
This is
2 more
me talking
cannonballs
not
at you and miss.
Where's their cannon?
Where are the cannonballs coming from?
They have 2 out on the front that are like headlights, and they also, you can see, have 1 on the side,
I can't.
but it's pointed on the wrong side.
Oh, underneath the bow. I see.
That's why I did this maneuver. It's perfect.
Meow,
having somebody
Billy, it's
else
your
over-
turn.
I think having somebody else over there besides just Peter will probably help. As much as I want to be like, I can do everything, I don't know that Peter can solo that.
Oso's planning on Peace Bond going over there, and I thought
Yeah,
Meow was going to jump in the bag of holding.
we're pulling up to do some damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought people were going with you.
Just the way you phrased that, Corv, I was like, at least 1 more body, please.
You're just the shock troop. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Billy, it's
I'm
your
going
turn.
I'm steering the boat still, but at this point I'm pretty like I have a few seconds until I have to do my next maneuver, which is basically stop the boat next to theirs, so we can dock with them and begin the fight. I'm gonna take a pot shot at maybe the one guy that didn't get dazed.
All right. What's your range on that thing?
Yes.
Yes. Where is it? I gotta find it. Hair of the dog, where did you go? It's in here. I don't have a range, but you shot us at like 300 feet away with it, so.
But
Yeah.
but
I
that
think it's
guy had a
150.
lot of skills that let him do that.
Yeah,
you-
but I'm
if you look
Billy
at the-
fucking Bruce.
If you look at the roll for it, it says the range underneath the attack roll. It's
Right, but
150.
it's a homebrew weapon, so I don't know if we ever got the.
Yeah.
Well, then why would it say 150?
Oh, it does say 150. So
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
I'm in range. Long
Okay.
range. But
So roll to hit.
14.
That does not hit.
All right. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wait on the wheel here to, basically not crash the boat into them, but get nice and comfy with them and kind of slow down that way.
Mhm. They appear to be slowing down to like your pace. Like you can tell their plan is very clearly to get a broadside with you and then stay there. Like several of them have little grapple hooks. They're attempting to board you. Like
Once we get people onto their boat, we need to take our boat away, and you
Okay,
can
I'll
shoot at us
stay
from
here.
our boat. I mean, unless you think that you're going to be better on their boat, in which case I can try and like do donuts around them while I fire Eldritch blasts into the boat.
I mean, Hellyth, you take the wheel. Like I'm much more better with the rapier.
okay.
I'll join Peter and the boarding party.
Is Billy getting in the bag of holding?
I'll get in the bag of holding.
I'm already in the cannon.
Can I just climb into the cannon with him?
I guess someone could pass me the bag of holding.
Yeah, so
but-
can you not hold the bag of holding out?
Yeah, like I go here in front of the cannon and I jump in the bag of holding and Peter grabs me while I go in.
I forget. Yeah, are you getting in the bag of holding?
No, I'm staying on the boat. I'm a support.
I'm the support. I'm the surprise goblin.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm done.
Okay, 3 of them launch grapple hooks at you, which sail through the air, doing that cool thing where the rope like twists behind it. 2 of them actually hit the side of the boat and punch in. 1 falls short. The rope that's trailing behind, you see them disconnect and tie to a like big heavy barrel and knock the barrel off the boat, which hits the water and just sinks.
Off the side from the cable?
So they're basically anchoring us.
They've
made
hit you with
they
2
made an anchor.
anchors.
Sure.
Hellyth, it's your turn. Oh yeah, we didn't add Melrin
guess-
to this.
Peter is in the cannon, right?
Yes, Peter's in the cannon, and the cannon has like several hundred feet of range because you all blasted me into a city.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire Peter onto the deck.
Hell yeah.
Now the cannon's not aimed at them.
But
They're still 100 feet back from where they are.
It hasn't been locked down yet.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
think anyone ever locked it down. So I'm gonna turn it towards their boat, lock it down, and then is that my object interaction is to lock it down and then I can fire it?
Yeah, and then your action is to fire it.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
It's probably more like that at this point.
Yeah, I mean, just in the right direction.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
Get us on the deck.
What am I rolling?
It's a ranged weapon, so dexterity.
Was it not
Please
water
do not
vehicles?
shoot me into the
It's
ocean.
not a water vehicle. This is a cannon.
A cannon on a boat.
You're proficient with
I don't get
vehicles,
into
not
vehicles.
guns.
I know how to drive a car, therefore, if you put me in a mounted turret in a Humvee, I know.
That's deck save.
Did you throw me into the ocean?
That's a save, yeah, but
Right, but I mean, like, he told me to roll dex.
You
I-
have a D4.
Oh, that's true.
Is that
I
a
do get
And
that
plus
before.
2.
20?
You're within 10 feet of me.
That is 1d20.
Oh, no,
Okay,
that's
you have a
not-
minus
that's not
1
saving
to
throw.
dex.
That's not a
Yes.
saving throw. Never mind.
Wait, okay, so, and then, shoot, what is?
So to be
I've
clear,
got that
who's
one
in the
ability.
cannon?
Peter.
Peter.
Peter and
And
Billy.
me.
And Billy, but Billy's in a bag
I'm
of
in the
holding.
bag where I'm safe from damage of ramming into a wall. No
call
bludgeon
him
for
the
me.
bad man.
I'm gonna roll.
I'm the bag man now.
So, 13.
What? Total?
Yeah.
What are these extra 2d4s from?
Favored by the gods. Starting at first level, if you fail an attack or saving roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Okay.
Once per short or long rest.
Oh, and
and then
D4
bless, yeah.
Tynan?
Yeah, the d4 from Tynan gave me the 3, so it was 11 plus the 2 that I actually rolled.
So you got a 13?
Yeah.
Crazy.
This would be a great time to remember you have an inspiration.
No,
you
no,
do.
you hit. I'm trying to figure out now.
I
Let's
fired
say,
it at
okay,
a reduced charge.
you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
The question is, are you hitting
Where?
the side of the boat, or are you landing them, like skidding them along top? Now, I would
I
say,
kinda like.
if you try and skid them, there's a gnat in here. If you try and skid them along top, they will have to make rolls to make sure that they don't just go skidding across and fly off the other side.
Can I
that's
like?
fine.
I would say I assume I put like a smaller charge than normal.
It's
or
a
we put
magic
smaller
cannon.
charge.
You don't put charges in it.
You just fire that.
I'm fine with making a roll. It's
So,
probably gonna
so
be
what are
athletics, but I'm real
those
good at
black
that.
lines?
What?
What
On
are
the
those
boat?
black, like right
I think it's
right
just
here
signifying like that's
That's just like
the-
a
there's
railing
cabin.
on the boat.
between
Yeah.
the two decks? Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot them into that railing.
Oh, okay. So you want to catch them on the. Okay, so that's into the boat, but on top of the boat.
Right.
So now my question is.
And like, I mean, along the surface of that deck. So if they end up like catching their feet or whatever before they get to the railing, then they land, right?
Yeah, no,
No, you're going way
you'll
too fast to recover that.
you're gonna hit the boat. That's fine. They're not going in the water. The question is now.
Mhm.
I believe we did 8d6 damage because that's fireball, right?
For when
for the damage
Peter
that you
fell
can
from
take
the
when you
sky?
hit thing.
Yeah, I came out of the sky for that. Like I dropped.
I
yeah,
thought that
well,
was
no, but
fall
that's how much your cannon does. It does fireball damage.
Yeah.
Not to the people we fire.
Well, yeah, they're,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I think
We
that
are
was-
the
I
object.
think that was just falling damage because they.
That's
fired me
always
separate-
been the. You also took falling damage. You took falling damage, but like you didn't take fire because you were probably going slower falling than you did out of the cannon.
No, you would be going at least as fast as you were.
He hit
Or
terminal
about as
velocity.
fast.
I thought the whole point was so that we could safely shoot people at things.
Yeah, but remember
No, we've just changed it to do that.
You've
No,
definitely.
that was part of the point.
No, he took fall damage because he hit the ground, but he didn't.
You guys have
already
fired.
did,
You fired somebody into a goose and took a shitload of damage when you slammed into the water. This is slamming into wood.
No, that's why I was kind of like lofting them onto it. Like I'm not launching them like into a wall, and the wall's gonna break. It's a railing.
The cannon tells you the speed you're going.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Fireball has a range of 150 feet, so that's why we picked that. Man, this is true. You are still going 150 feet out of a cannon and hitting wood. So I think that would be, and I'll give you guys a save to see if you can mitigate.
Wait, question: am I in the bag? Because you keep saying
Yeah,
you guys.
you're in the bag. So it's just.
I'm fine
Misspoke,
not
I
being
see.
in the bag too. I can just be loaded in the
Well,
cannon.
that's
as well.
my question: is if you're in a bag of holding and the bag of holding gets slammed against a wall, do you notice?
No,
I don't
I'm in an
think
extra
so.
planar dimension. That's cool.
Physics
long as
doesn't
the bag
transfer.
isn't
Otherwise,
pierced.
you'd be able to breathe. Maybe.
Fine.
Okay, that makes sense. So Peter, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Plus-
Sure, it's not a constitution.
Plus
Yes, I am.
1d4, plus 1d4, plus 1d4.
Plus my
The-
2.
two-
So
Yeah.
I'll do that, and then
This is looking good.
uh,
Plus 2d4.
And you have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, that's you.
there's
Yeah, yeah.
the 2d4, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 before the bardic.
Okay, so you take 16 damage.
Okay.
Were you in a rage yet?
No, because I didn't know I was taking damage. Otherwise, I would have raged.
And then you are
Better than the
holding the bag of holding.
I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you said the boat's like 100 feet away from us?
What?
Their boat is like 100
Yeah.
feet away from us still? Oh yeah, we can't blink over there till they're within 30 feet of us. This is a fucking terrible idea.
No,
No,
we're
I'll
gonna
be
be
next
there
turn.
like shortly.
Well, you guys are over there now, so
Yeah, that's true. I'm not over there. What do you mean?
Can I?
Right,
you
boom.
I have
You
a
can
question.
cast
Am I?
heal. Like you've got the range for that.
Am I able to hop out of the bag of holding
yes.
by myself?
Mhm.
Okay. Great. Yeah. The moment like Peter
bag
says
can prove
something or
that.
opens the bag or whatever, I hop out next to Peter, going ha with my scimitar and my
I'm
rapier.
probably just gonna throw the bag at Tim.
Yeah, Peter, you probably like land on your feet but like still have momentum and just hit the wall and there's like a crack of wood, but you are like up and have your weapon drawn and are ready to fucking go.
That dealt damage to their boat, right? It dealt the same damage to their boat.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I took fucking damage, the boat's taking the damage.
absolutely. The
Wait,
boat
if-
needs to. Oh yeah, the boat took a full fucking.
Does the cannon need cannonballs to fire them?
No, you can shove anything in the cannon. That was the point. Is that we
Yeah,
can shove anything
And
in the cannon.
if it's of at
and we can
least
shoot
the mass
ourselves.
of a cannonball, it will do that damage.
Okay.
You can't put like one spoon in there and have it do fireball damage. But if you put like a bag of silverware,
Can
No,
I
Ren,
just
load the
produce
camera.
Cannonball beans? We start shooting them.
Elren hasn't. I haven't tried that, but we can experiment with that later.
Cool.
Bean balls. Let's call them
I-
bean bags.
All
Shape
right.
water. You can turn it into ice, right?
Turn what into ice?
Shape water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could
Ice
Yeah.
balls.
Ice
feel like
spears
that-
just in a can.
might melt, but it's magical. We'd have to figure that out. So this guy over here sees as you guys land on the boat, is going to cast a spell here, and you see purplish, bluish light, a light on everybody on the boat except for you guys.
That's weird.
And they all are going to recover some hit points.
Oh, that's right, because most of them are dumbified.
Oh yeah, and what does the Dumbify do?
-6 to all attack rolls and saves.
One ability
Minus
6.
one.
Okay. Okay.
Six.
Attack and saving throws.
Yeah. And Constitution.
And they have to beat a
disadvantage on Constitution
17 to get rid of it. Good lord.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
take
And they have minus 1d6 to that roll to save.
They have minus 1d6 on saving throws, and they have disadvantage to keep concentration.
Okay. Yeah, so one of them heals, and you see a lot of them get healed, but they're still, like, kind of dazed. Osa.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to this side of the boat. The bond lasts for 10 minutes, so that should be the whole fight, I'd imagine. Has Bless already been cast? Oh, I don't have Bless, so it doesn't even matter. Never mind.
You did your thing that's sort of like Bless, but...
Yeah, I should take Bless, because I can stack that shit. 3 people. 3 targets? 3 creatures. Me, Hellyth, and Meow get 5 max hit points. I'll cast Aid on me, Hellyth, and Meow to prepare. So you just add 5 to your max, and then also fill in that 5. It's not temporary hit points. And that will be me.
You said 5 extra mats?
Yes.
Yes, 5 extra to your max for the next 8 hours.
Peter,
Yes.
it's your turn. You are standing a deck below Timnal here.
Okay, so the first thing I do is I enter my range. And in this case, it is an actual rage, not like battle revelry. I am angry about this whole situation.
Okay.
So that is oh good, flumps.
Great.
Let's go!
So a
Hold
flump
the boat
pops
up.
up next to Tim. Actually, it's gonna pop up right between the two of them, so it gets to blast them both.
Sorry.
And then how far did you say it was?
How far are you?
5 feet, right?
Like how far up are they?
Oh, like 10 feet-ish. You probably can't reach with a melee attack. You would need to go up the stairs.
No, but my standing jump would be enough.
Can I jump over the rail?
Probably.
If they're only 10 feet up, then I'm gonna jump up there.
You'd have to kind of... There's nowhere to stand, really, in between them.
Okay, well, I mean,
They're next
On the
to
grid
each other.
anymore?
The grid's dumb right here, but there's not
Okay.
a grid
Well,
space between them.
can I jump here?
Sure. You could also
Okay.
just walk there, but sure.
Yeah, but it's funner.
Can
if
he
I,
that's one of the floofs, right? Can he just land on the floof and that's what makes it explode?
I don't want to take the flump damage. It hits everyone. The flump does not discriminate.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump here. Why does Peter look so fucky?
Because he's weird. Angry.
Ah, I can't. No.
You can. There's a little. You can turn him.
There. Whatever.
Wee.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm there-ish. So I'm gonna jump up there, and I'm going to hit Timnal with my axe,
Okay.
and this will be reckless attack. So first one.
A 17 does not hit.
Okay, but that's plus bless, so that's 1d4.
And you can also add the 1d4 for the piece
Can I for
emboldening
attacks?
bond. The creature can roll a one whenever.
Oh, 2 attack roll. Yeah, so that's a 21 right there, plus another d4.
Okay.
Is that enough? Is a 23 enough to hit her?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna hit her and we're gonna do a level 2 smite. Which, looking up smite real quick. Sorry. Okay, so
Also, is there anyone manning their cannons at this point?
Not up front.
And if
Okay,
they
so that's
do,
gonna be
they take minus.
13 slashing, and then 11 divine.
Okay, so 24 total.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and roll for a different wild surge.
And is your weapon magical?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it still flumps. So I guess another flump pops up.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Plus D4, right?
Yeah.
Plus 1d4.
So that's
plus.
16.
Actually,
Actually, would it be 2d4? One for the bless and one for the...
you can only do
you can
that
only
one
use the-
once.
Okay. So 16.
Let me just see what is.
What is she doing? Because I'm still in the middle of my attack action.
Yep, she
Like, I've got a
is doing a reaction. She is hellish rebuking you.
Okay.
And you rolled a what?
Cyber
I
has been
rolled
playing
a
too much
16.
BG3.
I'm sorry, CoolEagle was interrupting. What?
I rolled a 16.
Okay, you failed. You are going to take 18 fire damage.
Not that bad.
Interrupting Keegle.
That's me.
Said 18.
Yes. She says, "How dare you strike me!"
And after she gets done saying that, a second flump pops up. Just remember, you did this. And then I'm going to hit her again. So 24 plus D4.
That will hit. Yep.
Okay, and we're going to do another level 2 smite on that. So it's going to be 11 slashing, and then... Uh, 17 divine.
So 28 total.
Spicy.
Yes.
Okay.
And then dexterity. I think it's dexterity. Let me look up
What?
flumps real quick.
Oh. Can the flumps float?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so dexterity saving throws for both of them. I guess twice.
What is she having to do that for?
The flumps are
when they
exploding.
explode at the end of my turn.
Oh, right. Okay, that's a success. What's the DC?
13. No. Yeah, 13.
She fails one of them.
Okay. And the other.
And the
person?
other one.
Remember, she has minus 1d6, the one that is static.
Based.
Yeah, the other one fails both.
Okay, so. They both take 5, and then the other one takes another 5. And that's all force damage.
All right. And then the flumps are dead.
Yes. And that's my turn.
Feel bad for the flump. We're gonna go to where flumps are from sometime, and they're gonna be like, "It's the demon."
He kidnaps our people, our kin, and sacrifices them.
And then Peter will be like, bow before your god.
Okay. This one is going to run over here to you, Peter.
So she's
and
no longer piloting the boat?
no, it's kind of it was locked in.
Okay.
And is going to swing her warhammer at you. As soon as I can find.
Is it minus D6 or minus 6?
What,
D6.
1d6.
And I need a d6 to roll to. What's your AC, Peter?
My AC is... Sorry, I was not on the right screen. 14.
Okay, so
They do have advantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay, that is gonna
Be
hit.
so honest.
That's 9. Actually, I'm sorry. 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 7 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ruby gave Billy the help action on my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I have taken a fair amount of damage, but most of it was from our cannon.
And then she succeeds and is no longer debuffed. Finally.
Even with the minus 1d6 on her intelligence saving throw.
Does she have to roll that on that too?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
all saves.
That's so gross.
No.
Jeez.
That's
why I was like, that-
mean.
I was like, that spell is the worst.
That's never coming
spell's
off.
the best.
It also is going to affect them when I cast slow on them.
Gee.
Oh man. Okay. Well, this one is going to. Let's see here. Cast a. I'm gonna dart across the ship here and cast a healing spell on Temnel. And you see some of her wounds close up.
Hey, I just made those.
It's rude. I'll punish them, don't worry.
All right. And then Meow, it is your turn, but the boats have finally crossed and kind of come to a stop. You guys are right here.
Our boat stopped.
Our boat's
We have
anchored,
anchored.
yeah.
Yeah, you anchored
yeah, but I mean, like-
and you turned around.
Well, it would slow you down. Okay, so but I mean,
You
like,
were
we're
already slowed
accelerating
down
again
from
then.
turning around, yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Sure.
you are stopped, and the other boat has come to a stop next to you.
Now we do have a cannon that has full range of their boat.
Right. It's just, do I shoot them or do I cast slow?
Well,
on
right
them?
now it's Meow's turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to see how far away Peter is from me. Okay, that's doable. I'm gonna move forward 1 space here. Rather, God, there. Why is it not corner?
Roughly 30
Oh, it's
feet.
weird.
Because
This-
all the dimensions are fucking
New
Yeah,
measurement
I-
thing's weird.
The measurement thing, it's different now. I
You
don't
can
get
do it where it doesn't snap to.
Center.
Well, part of the issue is
Okay, there we
everyone's
go.
turned sideways.
Yeah.
Do it from a
Do
corner.
we call that 30 feet?
That's 30 feet.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Peter.
Peter getting
Now,
swole.
if he's willing, he doesn't. There's no like check or anything. It
Now,
just happens.
he is going to physically grow 1 full like space.
Yep.
I belly boop them out of my way. It's fine.
There's a railing there. He doesn't. fall
Yeah.
off.
Well, you're not off, but you're having like there are people pushing back against you now. I would say you're a little precarious here, but also
it's okay. He wins. He gets advantage on strength checks. So
Big
if it's
Barb,
contested-
Big Barb.
Oh, I already get advantage on
yeah,
strength,
you are
so
you
yeah.
are rooted in there, but it's a little precarious.
They have minus 1d6 to contest you shoving them off the side of the boat.
Yep.
Ew. I think I can only shove 1 person at a time, though, can't I? Or can I throw
One
them both
per.
off?
So you have 2 attacks, so you can do it twice.
No,
Well-
because it's not taking the attack action.
It is.
No,
It is?
it replaces one
Yeah.
of your attacks.
Attack actions.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could do it
then
twice.
yeah, I can just shove them both off the boat.
Anything else, Meow?
Let me check the range on this real quick.
Now,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many
yeah,
of
yeah.
these people are wearing heavy armor, Sniper Guy?
Huh.
You might have noticed that our crew does not wear heavy armor.
Huh. You know, when
I-
when you put it like that.
I'm gonna unsettle. I'm gonna spend a bardic inspiration die to unsettling words, Timnal.
Is
So
that a
minus D8 on the next check. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
it's a spool bard thing.
Anything else,
Yeah.
Meow? All done?
No, that's
Okay. All right. This one is gonna jump across to your boat.
Wait. Oh. Okay. For some reason, I keep thinking static has some additional component, but that would just be gross.
And is going to, with a hand glowing with purple energy, reach out and try and strike Melrin.
Nice strike.
Rid of all people?
With the minus D6.
Did he have to make a dex check to get across the boat?
No, it's like 10 feet. You can jump that.
That's a long jump. Yeah.
I thought,
It's
I
pretty
thought you had to
difficult
make a
and heavy
dexterity check to do that.
It's not.
Is, wait a minute. I do have a question. This is Melrin's undead, right?
Yes.
How does necrotic energy work on zombies?
Doesn't it heal them?
Not necessarily.
Inflict wounds is like always necrotic, right? I'm not saying that's what this is. It's just a question.
No, it works. That's doesn't happen in 5th edition quite as much.
Okay. I thought it was straight up flipped, like healing magic hurts them. And...
It used to be that way. It's not in 5th edition. Necrotic damage, it just, it rots them harder.
rots them harder. Rot me like a hurricane.
I was about to say that.
Melrin takes 17 damage, dropping him down to 10 HP.
Oh,
How
shit.
much
Oh
HP
my
does
God.
Melrin have?
27.
Rose level 4.
and he
Melrin hasn't been leveling up like us.
and he goes, ah!
Dex.
We gotta
Billy.
find a nice desk job for Melrin. Yes, Billy. Well, I'm not gonna make any shove actions yet, but I'm gonna move here. Like I'm not in base with Timnal here, right?
No,
Because
you
I'm
are
down.
well below.
I want to just clarify that.
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stab this person because I can't shove them off the boat at this angle as much as I want to. Let me find my attack. So I will start with the adamantine rapier. It's a 15. Oh, plus D4.
15 does hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna hit for 13 damage, piercing, and 3 fire.
Okay.
I will also follow up with my sneak attack damage on that. Sneak attack, come on now. Why didn't
How are
you
you,
roll?
how are you sneak attacking?
I can just do that.
You don't have to. They don't have to have advantage or flank.
As long as somebody is not within 5 feet of them, a friend, I can sneak attack.
Oh, well, that's rude.
Swashbuckler.
It's the I have you
18.
alone damage.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, pretty much 18 damage there. And then I'll follow up with the scimitar hit.
Jesus Christ.
22
Yep.
or another 5 slashing damage.
This person is like coughing up blood and
I'm
is
like,
very
"Ha-ha!
clearly on like oh god, kill it, somebody kill it.
Oh god! Why is
Very
this
angry-
goblin so
very angry
stabby?
goblin.
They are alive, but barely.
All right.
Oh, we can fix that.
Okay.
And then I think in true goblin fashion, I'm gonna go hide over here.
Oh yeah, and no attacks of opportunity.
No attacks of opportunity.
All right.
I'm the most dickish goblin there is. And that's my turn.
Okay. This one's also gonna jump over here. and just hit Melrin with a hammer. That's
We're killing 4 Melrin.
but they
Melrin,
miss.
Cast shield. Cast bean shield or something, dude.
And then they do it again, and they hit. Dealing 8 damage to Melrin.
Still standing.
Melrin is barely still alive.
I'm still standing.
All right, it is Temnel's turn. Temnel is going to cast a spell, and as she does that, around her in swirling purple light appears what appear to be these tiny little purple dragons. They're hard to look at. They're like staticky when you look at them, and they are all have chains wrapped around them that all connect back within Temnel, and they are flitting around her in a 15-foot aura.
Is that spiritual
I'm
weapon?
gonna
Guardians.
spell that.
Guardian weapon, whatever, yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Uh,
So I think I make an ability check.
it is a 3rd level spell or lower.
Oh, then it just fails.
So as you go to do that, are you within 60 feet? Yeah, you are. She pulls a little gem out from off her neck and throws it to the ground, and your arcane energy coming at to counterspell is counterspelled by a little bolt that flies up out of the gem.
Why didn't she counterspell the nuke that fucking Meow dropped on her whole crew?
That was she was too far to do that.
That's wild.
That was not in range.
Yeah, synaptic static is dumb.
It had a very long range that she was not in.
Okay.
And I swear there's a way that I can set an aura. Here we go. There we go. I don't know. Can you guys see that?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. And it's under the boat for some reason.
Are you on the right layer, Sniper Guy?
Yeah, the boat is on the wrong layer.
Mm.
I'm on a boat.
Well, now the boats are docked, so just lower the boat to another layer.
Yep. It is the bad guy. I'm gonna fix that after I make this other bad guy do his turn. He's gonna just leap over this railing. And is gonna get right up here on Billy.
Why?
It's Melrin's turn. Melrin looks at everybody else in the boat and says, "What do I do? What do I do?"
Go below decks.
Bane
I'm
time!
gonna shout, drop to your knees.
Don't do that. Go below decks. Just get out of here.
Okay, he disengages and runs away.
I was gonna have the tentacle push the guy over.
That's fine.
You're gonna use him to tabletop somebody before he got stabbed to death?
Yeah, we could heal him afterwards.
Hellyth, it's
Can
your
we?
turn.
I don't know if we can heal him.
Let's see. I am going to cast.
You can see that now,
Slow.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are very much in the spiritual or the guardian area.
Let's see. Slow. Up to 6 creatures of your choice within a 40-foot cube. So, like. Sorry. Gotta find the measure thing. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
We're getting wild with things.
Okay, yeah, so it's just the people on that boat. All of them have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does that include Billy and I?
No.
Okay.
6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot
Yeah.
cube.
So, like, I thought about Billy, but I figured that'd be a little rude.
Billy can be slow. He's fine.
Billy is slow.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go the driver of the boat first with the minus
And they all
D6.
have 1d6. Oh, I guess except for Timnel.
No, and the guy I fucked up really bad.
And Timbrel's got unsettling words that you need to roll for as well.
That person's slowed. Timnol.
So it's minus 1d8.
Timnol is gonna.
I rolled that though.
Timnol burns a legendary resistance.
That's so cool.
The undebuffed guy fails. These people are rolling terribly. I'm getting fuck this d20. Give me a different d20. Then the one by Billy. Fuck. And the other one got an 11 because of he rolled a 6 on the negative die.
Well,
okay, so everybody's slowed but Timnol.
All right, and then I'm gonna use a bonus action to summon my tentacle here and do a magical attack to try and shove. Can I ping that guy?
The one on the
side of
left.
boat?
Okay, you want to make a what kind of tentacle? What is this tentacle called
it's a
again?
tentacle attack. Hold on, let me paste the.
Summon tentacle.
It says that you can make a melee spell attack against one creature within 10 feet of it. And so in the past we've used that as a push. But if you feel like that's no longer an acceptable interpretation, then
I'm gonna
I'll
let
buy
you
that.
do it now, but looking at it, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. But we will check that because it's like spectral.
Right.
But we'll do it for now.
I mean, I don't think the tentacle is spectral.
It is.
I think it's.
It literally
it's
says a spectral tentacle.
No, I'm pretty sure it is a bad
Well, it
dragon
can block
tentacle.
damage. But I rolled a 20.
Nice.
It can block damage.
Yeah, it's one of my. It's I have a new.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, it is going to push them. They are going to fail really bad. And so they are going to get shoved 5 feet.
Yep, off the side of the boat.
All right, into the water they go.
How hard is it to swim with heavy armor on?
Pretty hard.
Look. Also they have minus 1d6 to their, not drowning save.
Yep. Anything else, Hellyth?
I'm gonna flip off Temnel.
Okay. Demel is currently engaged with the giant in front of her, but
Giant barbarian, yes.
Can I free action a mage hand to flip her off in front of her face?
no.
Oh, and I'll tell Ruby to keep giving Billy help.
Oh, I forgot you gave me that. Okay.
Timbrel didn't counterspell Peter being turned giant.
No, that didn't seem that big of a deal.
Oh, I think.
Oh, I'm a big deal.
SniperGuy,
He
that's
is
your
quite
biggest
literally,
mistake.
by definition, a
Remember-
big deal at this point.
Remember when you thought it wasn't a big deal when you made Urus a large creature forever?
And then Urus grappled a gold dragon to death.
Hey, that devil got fired, let me tell you.
He's like, oh shit. That payment, that was not worth it.
Who did
What
this
level?
deal? I don't know.
Just like, no, don't look.
Okay. Wow. I was trying to see if there's any way I didn't give these guys anything that could get them out of the water because I planned poorly. I always forget that you assholes.
People with a bunch of heavy armor, huh?
Had those water walk boots. I assumed at least.
Next time I design an encounter, I'm just gonna remember. Okay, this is like a wrestling ring.
Out of bounds means we win. We just gotta push them out of the rink, and the ref goes, "All right, it's
All
over."
right, Peter, please make for me. I don't think you have to do anything actually. This is gonna be a melee spell attack. Is the D4 on ability? It's not on attack rolls too, is it? The D6?
It is.
For what?
The
Yes.
intelligent thing?
Yeah.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
So it's everything.
Yes.
Everything you
Also,
care about,
they're
yes.
slowed as well. So
What's your AC?
14.
Does slow give them disadvantage on attack rolls?
No.
no, but I
They
think
can only do one attack instead of multiple.
Yeah, one attack. and
They
don't
attempt
get a
to
reaction.
grab you with a big purple hand and miss.
Okay.
Osa, it's
I
your
intend
turn.
to grab them with a big
Cool.
hand.
Let me see
I got-
something here. Forgot that I had checked something and then I stopped doing that.
Oh, actually, I guess was that a spell?
Yeah.
If they try to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20 on an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn
What?
to complete the spell.
Nice. That's
If it can't, that spell is wasted.
Is that part of the synaptic static?
No,
That's
that's
part of
slow.
That's slow, baby.
Oh, they get to cast it. All
Okay.
right.
Wow.
I am going to cast Hold Person on Timno.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jesus.
Um,
resistances.
Everyone else is fucked. So
that
why
is
not?
a spell save DC. It says a 0, but that's absolutely incorrect. What
What's
is
your
it? I
wisdom
use
plus
charisma.
proficiency plus 8?
She burns a legendary resistance.
I use wisdom. Yeah, so it's a 17.
How many does she
she's
have?
she's used 3.
Not anymore.
Yeah. So this
Is that not her
Peter
fault?
watches her like burn
That
all
was
of
her third
save state
one.
out of this and goes, "That was a bad idea." Just picks her up and throws her off.
I mean, it turns out I can only shove them 5 feet, so I had to like
No, no,
belly
no.
bump her around. But I could definitely throw her buddy off, and then hit her with
we
an
don't want to
axe.
throw Temnel off. She's
Any-
Well, I
got
mean,
loot.
technically,
Anything
if you
else,
grapple her,
Osa?
I'm gonna walk
You
away
can move
from
with
these
her,
guys.
right?
I'm gonna like climb up here.
Okay, Peter,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were fighting.
You're in trouble.
Peter,
I
go to the
know.
principal.
All right. So, first off, I'm gonna bonus action, and I'm going to use my harness divine power. So I'm gonna spend my channel divinity.
I'm so sorry, I forgot. At the start of your turn, the swirling little assholes flying around you are going to deal damage to you.
Okay.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
with plus 1d4, and if you want to use Osa's thing.
Plus 1d4.
So 14.
That fails. You take 11 necrotic damage.
Oh, necrotic. I don't reduce that. Okay.
Does enlarge reduce affect your hit pool?
No.
No, it doesn't. It affects my damage though. And it's a dice it adds to it, so if I ever get a crit again, it would double that d4 too. Are you done fucking with me? Can
Yes.
I take return?
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Okay, so Channel Divinity, Harness Divine Power. I'm gonna get a second level spell slot back. That'll come up later in the turn.
Great. For
If you're
smites.
taking notes, this will be on the test.
So, first off, I'm going to make an athletics check with advantage against this person, and they are going to they are going
Knock
to
'em off.
contest with either athletics or dexterity, whichever they choose.
What are you trying to do to them?
They're shoving
I
him
am
off
doing the shove attack
Away from you?
into the water.
into the water.
It's more of a
So, like,
swat.
this
You can't really shove sideways, right?
this way. Sure, I can. I face them and I shove them out of my way, like you
Well,
would shove
it's
someone out of the way while running.
he takes up 4 cubes, so what's technically a 4 away from one of his 4 cubes?
Yeah. It doesn't say directly away. It says shove them 5 feet.
Yeah, okay, sure.
From this square through this.
They rolled
square,
really
towards
bad.
this square.
I did not. I got a 31.
Oh my god.
Plus a d4 if I
Okay,
remember.
so you want to shove that person here?
Please,
No,
please tell
I
me.
wish
Please
you
tell
had
me you
them.
just face
Here?
slap them off the boat.
Yes, directly off the boat.
Just face slaps off the boat.
We're gonna. Nope. Yep. They bam off.
Yeah,
They're gone.
Peter just backhands that person off the boat and then swings around with the axe.
She
and
goes.
bashes
Wait.
him.
Wait. 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 Wait.
So they're backhanded off the boat, and then Tim
Okay.
is getting a 27 plus a D4 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. All right. Well, that's only 8 slashing, but then it's 15 divine and an additional 2 slashing I forgot about because of the enlarge.
So 25.
Correct. Oh,
Oh.
and because that was a smite, no longer flumps.
Hooray!
It is now flowers and vines temporarily. Okay, so 15 feet around me is suddenly just surrounded with plants, and it's difficult terrain for everyone but me and my allies.
Great.
That is my turn.
Okay. Let's see. The one flying toward the water, it dies. She hits the water and vanishes under the waves.
I mean, she's slow and she's like, I forget how to swim. Shit.
It's hard. It's not only is it hard to swim in heavy armor, it's hard to swim in heavy armor when your limbs are moving half speed.
Right. And you can't think straight because your mind's all fucked up.
Did you
It's a
guys
real bad
know?
combination.
Did you guys know that sloths can swim faster than they can walk or crawl?
Amazing.
Just
Well, if they don't-
speaking
if
of
they
limbs
don't, you're
going
gonna die.
slowly.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. The one that is almost dead reaches out and says, "My lady!" And casts a healing spell as a bonus action on Timnal.
That's no
I can't do it.
lady. That's an
Can't do
asshole.
bonus actions.
Yes, they can.
Slow. Hold on.
Yeah, if he's
They
slow,
can
he can only take an
either-
action or a bonus
Sorry.
action.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
Man, you guys.
No,
I remember
we're
reading that. I'm
taking
like,
away
oh
all
my
of
god,
your
these
fun.
guys are.
This
Jesus.
is no fun for sniper session.
The no fun
That's what the
zone.
rule book.
Meow. It's your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Fear. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and also Meow, if you could give me a perception check.
Okay. Not 20.
Ah, damn. Okay, Meow, go ahead and do your turn, and then I'll tell you what you see.
Fear is in a 30-foot cone.
You're casting fear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'll toss it up.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Wisdom saving throw, or they drop whatever they're holding. Okay. Wow. And that's a 30-foot cone.
It's a little conflicting because it says range self 30 foot, right?
It's 30 foot in a cone from you.
Oh, yeah. So you're casting it on yourself with a 30-foot radius, which is the cone.
So it hits everybody but this guy here.
There's a cone.
Oh! Right on.
Yeah,
Hits
that's
those
pretty
two
good.
guys.
That's neat.
So it doesn't hit Timnal, but it hits the other
The other
three.
If you moved up the stairs, you might be closer to hitting Timnal, and you could also potentially miss Billy.
To be honest, I thought Timnal was off the
It happened.
end
It happened.
because-
It's been cast.
Yep.
Sniper's like, I don't need this shit.
We don't need more problems.
These are solutions.
They all failed.
Cool.
It's gonna be a shame when I slice this one down, running away.
So now they have to take a dash action towards Peter.
Away from you.
Mhm.
Yeah. By the safest available route, which I don't know if that would count as toward Peter, but
Here, run towards
Great
the
job.
blender.
this one dies. All right,
Deliver yourselves to me.
Billy.
Look at this haze of blood and
Yes.
divine magic and decide.
Oh, hang
if
on,
that's
hang
the
on,
direction
hang
you
on.
wanna run.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Hold on.
Meow.
Do we hit Timnal? She took
Yes,
damage,
she's
right?
taken damage.
Oh yeah,
yes.
she's taking
What
a lot
about
of damage.
What about her concentration for her guardians?
She hasn't taken damage since that happened.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Bonus
yeah, she
action,
did. She
Bardic
did once.
Inspiration.
I beat her.
Yeah, yeah.
She also has the -1d6 to her concentration
Why?
It's a saving
because
throw.
it specifically says that. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have synaptic.
Static.
She doesn't have that.
Yeah, top of
That's
that
right.
now.
I
Oh
forgot.
damn.
Good lord.
No, fuck your plans.
No, that's still up. She's fine.
Bonus
Alright.
action, Bardic Inspiration, Billy.
Okay.
That's it.
So I am
Billy,
going to.
you are
yes.
going to take some damage from the little flying
Well,
guys.
let me cast Wisdom saving throw first. 17. Oh, plus D4. 20.
Okay, you take half then.
Great.
Of 82.
Oh, 82. Wow.
That would
Hold
be
on.
fun.
I could probably make you really mad.
You can survive that, can't you?
Where is it? Evasion.
No, it's fine.
I
That's
believe
not
dodge.
82. Let me roll the.
Oh, that's a dexterity save only, though.
11.
Okay.
So 6.
Oh, 6. Oh, shit. Okay.
Because you take
Yeah.
half because you saved, right?
Yeah, I did. All right, cool. I'm gonna shove this fuck in the water with an athletics check.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my help action.
Got a Bardic
That's better.
Inspiration.
Now,
and then I have 1d4 for
Billy,
the attack roll.
Billy,
What? Yeah.
he failed on the first one.
Oh my god.
Stop rolling and let me tell you if it worked or not.
Okay.
These
Okay.
guys just want to get in the water, don't
They
they?
just want to die. All right, great. Just
There,
get in the water.
you walked up and basically punched their brain directly.
Okay, see, how many times do we have to teach Dirge's army to fuck around and find out crap before he
How many
Right.
times do we have to teach you this lesson?
I will just move down here because that was my action, and that's really all I can do.
All I'm
Question mark?
saying is,
Hey, does anyone have preserved food?
does anybody
No.
have-
Oh, and I'm sorry, Meow. You saw off
Oh,
in,
yeah, what did I
in the
see?
distance. There is a boat approaching that is not
God.
flying the purple flag.
Oh.
This one is flying one that is green and has an outer edge of like whitish blue.
Do I recognize it?
Give me a history check.
Not good at that. That one.
Never seen that before in your
Wow.
life.
Cool.
Anything else, Billy?
No, I think Billy's in the moment of just shoving idiots with heavy armor into the water.
Okay. Then
I guess I can hide. I do a hide action. I roll a 14 plus. I got a 17 hide.
Okay. This one is going to try and shove. Is going to come attack Meow with its hammer. What's your AC, Meow?
That one's still synaptic, right?
Yep.
Yes.
What's your AC, Meow?
My AC is a 14.
Okay. My God, it actually hit.
No way.
Reroll it.
No.
Judge. Where's Waffles?
That's going to be 8 damage.
Oh my god.
And then it's going to attempt to swing again because it's not slowed, weirdly.
It was on the wrong boat for that party.
It failed horribly.
I love that for them.
All right. Now, Temnal. Temnal is going to
Lay down and die if she's smart.
Is she going to attempt to
Yikes.
escape Peter's reach?
she is. So Peter, if you would like to make a attack of opportunity, she was here.
What kind of question is that?
Oh fuck, that hovered on the 20 for a long minute. So that's gonna be a 23.
That hits.
Believe I can smite on opportunity attacks, can I?
If you have spell slots.
I do. With a melee attack, yes. Okay, so it's gonna be 8 slashing. Oh, no, it's more than 8. That's going to be 10 slashing, and then an additional 8 divine.
Okay. So she is going to, as she steps, her aura kind of comes with her. And she's going to come to the edge of the boat here so that her aura catches... actually, where was she? She was right here?
Yeah.
15. Is going to go right... Let's hold on, right here.
Come on, one step closer, Timno. I dare you.
Okay, so basically she is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay? In doing
Right on the
so,
edge.
she moves away from Peter and Billy, and then moves back into range with her spirit guardians. So you are both going to make wisdom saving throws, and also Meow, because you are also in range.
Wait,
I don't.
wait.
Peter's still in range.
Peter's not in
I
range
sure
anymore.
don't look like I'm in range.
You were, when she was like right here.
Oh, she like stepped.
She made sure to brush you
Okay.
again with it.
Six.
Do I have to make it right now?
Yeah.
16. Hot damn.
Plus my
Critical.
or from blast.
Critical.
All right, Billy, you take half.
20.
That is the wisest Billy has ever been in his life.
What are you saying? I've made a lot of good choices.
So Meow, you take 25 damage. Peter and Billy both save for half, so 13.
Really, Billy? I feel like Gladys would like to say otherwise.
Maybe.
And then Billy, she is going to lunge at you with her mace held up, her big, scary black and purple mace, and is going to thrust it forward. And rather than hit you with the mace itself, a jet of purple energy flies out and engulfs you.
Can I make a dexterity check to dodge?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's basically the same thing. 17?
That fails.
Okay.
And this is going to do...
Wait, is he still? Does he still have the peace bond thing?
57 points of damage.
Jesus.
Hold on.
Now,
Putting that
Can he
in half.
dodge?
this actually, but it cannot kill you. This is going to reduce your hit points to 1. However, it also reduces your hit point maximum by the same amount.
Is this an attack?
This is a
Scary.
spell.
All right. I'm at 1 HP.
And then, let's see.
Hey, that is deeply concerning.
There's no way she can cast that like back to back. Otherwise, we're just gonna be like not a party anymore. Or
I
first
think
level
Sniper's
party.
mad at all the bullshit we've been doing.
And
He's
then
made some bullshit up.
I haven't made bullshit up. That's a spell she has. And then, and she has a jetpack.
Oh shit.
She also, as a bonus action, is going to cast a spiritual weapon, and a little floating mace appears next to you.
Uh-oh.
Can she have spiritual weapon up and her ancestral guardians?
Yes, because spiritual weapon is weirdly not concentration.
Not concentrated.
Okay.
Jesus.
And then it is
Oh, but
going
that
to.
takes her bonus action.
It does. Make a melee spell attack against you, Billy.
Okay.
Of course it is. That's a good combo.
Is the original cast a spiritual weapon?
That's a 21.
That will hit.
All right, so Billy, you're unconscious.
How much damage am I taking? I'm protected.
Oh
bonding.
shit! Osa, you need to make a wisdom save if you're teleporting into range here. Into
Okay.
the swirling purple dragons.
I'm okay at those. 16 plus the d4. 18.
That succeeds. You only take 5 damage.
Okay.
So are you good at wisdom saves or swirling purple dragons?
Both.
Yes.
I spoke a lot.
All
A
right.
lot of smoking purple dragon.
And then I guess you're also gonna take, because the mace is gonna hit you. That's gonna be 13.
Cool. I'm still above my max hit point total.
Why? You had that much bonus HP?
Yeah, you said that we had 15 HP from creation that wasn't going to go away until we lost it from damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Still
fuck,
have-
I forgot about
I've
that.
gotta do more damage to you guys.
Oh,
Hey, shut up.
You're gonna be way too many
Peter,
buffs.
fucking- we get fucked every fight, okay?
I've died at least twice.
I did completely forget about that. I'm not nearly as low as I thought I was.
All right, that one's down.
I've already worn through mine.
That
That
one
happened last
leaves.
session.
Hellyth, it's your turn.
I am going to Eldritch Blast. I was gonna maybe fire the cannon, but I feel like maybe I shouldn't fire the cannon at Timnal while you guys are standing next to her.
Probably not.
Probably a bad idea. Does a natural 20 hit?
No. No? Why are you rolling
For-
damage?
Because it hit, right?
Yeah, it hit. No, she's immune to natural 20s.
So she takes 7 damage. I don't know why
God,
I
I'd
said
be
7
so
plus
mad if she
7.
had adamantine armor.
Because you crit.
Oh. I forgot spells could crit.
Yep.
Alright, and then I'm gonna shoot her again. For 24. Get fucked.
That is.
For 10.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna bonus action attempt to push this dude off the boat.
You can push him 5 feet. He's not.
Is he not next to the edge of the boat?
No, he's in that middle range.
Alright, fine, then I'll go punch Timnal.
Oh, sure, the tentacle can fly.
No, but it can move 30 feet?
Sure.
I'm gonna guess that doesn't.
That does not hit. An 11, no. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell get fucked. And then my turn.
All right. This guy is going to. I think he's going to disengage from Peter.
Cool.
Good.
And then is
Unfortunately, I've
gonna.
already used my reaction, so I cannot punish him.
He's gonna run up here and yell. And yell, "My lady, I have you!" And is gonna pull a little crystal out that he had around his neck, and is going to hand it, like push it up against her, and it shatters. Osa.
Do we see anything happen when he does that?
You don't.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna cast Banishment on Timnal.
What?
It's a 17 DC Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Yep. I don't know why it says spell save DC 0, but that's absolutely incorrect.
It's a what DC?
17.
17.
She succeeded.
Okay, that's fine. Do I have any cool bonus action stuff? Because I don't think I do. That's not a spell. I guess I can. If I move, they can't take reactions against Billy.
Well,
Can't take
if they
reactions
choose to
anyways, they're
react.
slow.
Yes.
Oh, they're slow. Well, shit, I'm out of
Other
here.
than Tim, no. Yeah.
I'm climbing like up here. And that's my turn.
Has Timnal used her reaction? I don't think she has.
Didn't she just go?
So no, she hasn't then.
Yeah, okay. Peter!
Yeah, I am going to leap over this guy and just scream, Timnal! I guess I never
Ow!
leap his
Ow!
friend.
Shit! Ow!
So right here.
Fuck!
And hit her with an axe.
All right.
Peter must ask you a question.
27.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's going to be 15 slashing, and then I'll use another smite.
Where am I exactly in this picture?
I think you're standing. You're still standing here. I think Peter's kind of jammed in here, really.
All right.
Yeah.
Like basically Peter's teabagging.
We should be giving Peter disadvantage on these, but how much damage is this?
That was 15 slashing and another 15 divine.
Okay. You just cleave this lady in twain as she shouts out a curse in some language. And as you do,
Ooh, which language? I might speak it.
it's just, she's just in a lot of them. The guy next to her, as she dies, the guy next to her, like, also the same thing happens to him. He just explodes with the like hit of this axe, and then she like zips back up.
Oh, good. I have a second attack for her.
And he dies, and she goes, "Fuck you!" And
the
then
attack comes in.
she reaches out to
What?
her neck and pulls like the full necklace off that she had on. And you can see there's one more purple crystal on there.
Okay, but axes aren't spells. She can't counter spell it.
I know. And she takes the purple crystal and throws it at Billy.
Okay.
Oh,
Billy, you need to make for me a contested strength or dex roll. With
Okay.
disadvantage, because you don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
All right. Disadvantage, you say? A 19?
That's really good.
You should still be blessed, so you should have a D4 on that. And I think Osa's bond, if you wanted to use it, will give you another D4.
Ah, you know, I'm good with a 20. Feel pretty confident. What's he gonna do?
Disadvantage?
The spell. Or the bead. Whatever the fuck the bead is.
Oh my god, she got a 21. Okay. The bead like hits you and a little purple cloud appears and she reaches out, Billy, and just grabs you by the scruff of your shirt. And then the two of you vanish.
Uh-oh. Where are we going? Where are we going, though?
Didn't Billy beat the 21?
No.
No, he got a 19.
20.
He got a 20.
Should have rolled that second D4.
I felt confident.
Peter, it's still your turn.
Let me check the thing real quick. I might be able to save him. No, it's just for me.
Oh, wait! No! Billy had a 22 because of my aura of protection.
What does
Oh, yeah,
that
Gives
do?
them +2 to all saving throws.
Yeah, fucking wrecked.
Jesus Christ.
Bring them back.
Bring Billy
Okay.
home.
Be my boy Billy.
Why are they? Oh no. Okay. Well, Billy's still there.
But Timnal's gone.
But Timnal's gone.
Okay.
All right, you guys mop up the rest of these in short order here. We'll say. I get.
Does that other boat catch up?
Oh man. I think we have to end it there because I had a whole thing planned here and now I can't do it. I have to figure out something else. This is the biggest wrench that have been thrown in my DM plans.
What, Billy
Yes.
passing his healing throw?
Just that we were able to kill Timnal, or
Well, and I keep trying to be like, well, I'll do a bunch of damage to them and I'll knock one out and then I'll do a thing. And then you guys are like, no! Everyone dies! Like, Jesus Christ!
We are
that
murder
which is dead may
hobos,
never
to be
die.
fair.
So, alright, well, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have a great evening. We'll be back next time with more Expedition
Expedition
Aladragor.
Aladragor.